I've seen a group start to rise and appear on Ponytown lately, and they go by this name, Order of the Ribbon. Now, they usually creepily sit in one place and never really say anything. It's very creepy, and I don't know what the deal is with this group, but I really want to get to the bottom of it. I really wanted to get to the bottom of it, and I still do. I want to know what the deal is with these people and what they're doing. What is the big deal about the Order of the Ribbon? And so when a fan asked me to do a video about this, my decision was final. Absolutely had to get answers. But what is this group? What is the Order of the Ribbon? I first likened this group, and a lot of other people have kind of likened it to a cult. If you don't know what the Order of the Ribbon is, and you saw it for the first time, you would probably agree, yeah, that looks a lot like a cult. This seems like a cult on Ponytown. So that's just what it feels like. It feels like a cult. They never have any color apart from the ribbon, which they wear like over their eyes and behind their head. It's very creepy. It just screams cult. But are they a cult? Is my question. So my first idea to get to the bottom of this, to get information, was kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie. I basically just went to random people in Ponytown and asked if they knew anything. From what I gathered, no one really knows anything about them, and those that do know they exist don't know anything about them. Like, people either just don't know that the Order of the Ribbon exists, or people know the Order of the Ribbon exists but don't know anything about them. And that's really what I've been stuck with for a while. Now, any of these people could have been lying, about not knowing anything because, this group is very secretive and mysterious like that. So maybe some of them were lying, but I really don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say, but I'm going to give them all the benefit of the doubt and say that they were all being honest. So, with no one on Ponytown being able to give me any answers, I went to Discord server after Discord server, different DMs and stuff like that, going to people and asking, hey, do you know anything about the Order of the Ribbon? If you do, what do you know? And I got a few responses there, people saying stuff like, oh, I know them, but I don't know anything about them. So yeah, I didn't know where to go, what to do next. But then I realized that the Ponytown subreddit is a real thing. Ponytown subreddit is a thing, so let me go to Ponytown subreddit. So I went to the Ponytown subreddit and searched for posts about the Order. Now, no matter how I typed it in the search engine, no matter how I typed it in, nothing would come up. Never any results, no matter how I worded it, nothing. I tried stuff like cult, stuff like Order of the Ribbon, just straight up Order of the Ribbon, stuff like ribbon. I couldn't get any results that matched to the actual Order of the Ribbon, whatever this group's deal is. So it doesn't seem like they have any presence on this Ponytown subreddit, which would make sense since they're all secret and mysterious. I don't think they would want their presence known on there, but at the same time, I would feel like a random person like me or you would see this group and potentially make a post about it. And if they did, I was hoping to get information that way. However, I could not find anything about the Order of the Ribbon on the Ponytown subreddit. So I decided to do something. I decided to make a post on the Ponytown subreddit asking people to message me if they knew anything about this group, basically a call to action. Now, no one ever really said anything on the subreddit itself. No one ever said anything in the comments of my Ponytown subreddit post or anything like that. No one said anything to my call to action or whatever. But I did put in the post, hey, if you do have any information, you can DM it to me on Twitter or wherever else. And to my surprise, someone actually came to me on Twitter. Now, they asked me to keep their identity secret, so I'm going to be doing that, but they gave me a lot of information. Now, what they said next kind of sent chills down my spine. I can't say too much about this, just the basic stuff. The Order's main goal is to gather information about the many different people of Ponytown. We watch, observe, never interact. Some are rebellious and do so anyway, and never do we show emotion. Now, this was pretty scary to me because I didn't really think it was that big a deal. I was really intrigued about the group and everything like that. I thought it was really interesting, but I didn't really think it was that serious. But oh my God, what does that even mean? They watch us and gather information about us? I don't really even know what to say about it. I didn't know what to say to them when they told me this. But moving on, they moved on to say we mostly hang out in the caves or barrels above the dock. rocks. Now, in case you were wondering where that barrel area is that they were talking about, it's actually here. I'm going to put up an image of where it's at. So if you want to avoid them, I would avoid the caves and I would avoid this spot. Now, it's very unfortunate because that barrel spot, literally right in front of it, is right where that torch is. That is my main spot. That is where I go every time I go to Ponytown, and that's where I hang out at. So it's really bad because they could have been watching me for a really long time and I just never noticed. And it sucks because now I feel like I don't feel safe in my usual spot now, which is very weird. So moving on, I needed more information. So I asked about joining and how to do so. How do you join this Order of the Ribbon? How do you join it is basically what I asked. And, you know, if I could join this group, I can learn everything and not have to worry about, you know, getting this information from someone that's in the order and potentially get them in trouble or whatever. So they had this to say. To become a member of the Order, you must remove your cutie mark. This symbolizes that we control our own lives and are not assigned a talent. We wear the ribbons to hide our eyes. Our fur is white, as we are simple. Our clothes are representative of this, as they are very little and the same color. Now, this is what led me to a dead end. This is really where all the information kind of really ended. Now, what they were saying at first kind of had me really scared, and I was honestly a little bit scared, and it sounded very real what they were saying at first. But the whole remove your cutie mark thing kind of sounds like role playing. It doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound like it's a big deal. It just sounds like, oh, it's all a game that they're playing or something. So without any more information, apart from the fact that they have a leader and stuff like that, I was left searching for more answers. Even to this day, I'm searching for more answers. I can't find anything, but I don't know enough about this group, and I really wish I knew more about this group. And I just, it's creepy. It's creepy because I know they're watching, and regardless if it's roleplay or not, it's really creepy. So, is it all a game? Just a big roleplay group? Well, most likely it's just a roleplay group. But from the way they act, the way they never break characters, and the way they take it so serious, I do have to wonder, like, what do they do with this information that they gather from us? Or if that information is just a big game too. Is that information just a game? Are they actually gathering information, or is that part of the roleplay that there's not actually information that they're gathering? They're just kind of sit there. Like I said, they take it very serious. They will not break character no matter what you do. So it's creepy to me. So I think that's really going to do it. And regardless of what I've been able to learn and what I've been able to teach you about this group, just remember this one last thing: the Order is always watching. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video today, guys. So I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, share, do those wonderful things. Because when you do those wonderful things, you get access to wonderful content such as this. But that's not all you get. You also get to become wonderful yourself. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things. And until next time, stay wonderful. By the way, before I do completely sign off, I want to say that this video was a lot of fun to make because it legitimately required a lot of research and trying to figure out as much as possible. It was really fun to get like a man or woman, I actually don't know, on the inside, like a person on the inside. So that was really fun. It was really fun when that happened and everything like that. And it was fun to try and gather all this information, but it is pretty scary to me still because I don't know how much of it's real. I feel like half of it's real, half of it's not. I feel like there could be members that are taking it very serious, and I don't know. It just feels like a really weird group, and it scares me in a way. But yeah, like I said, this was a lot of fun to do, and I do hope to do something similar to this in the future. But this is what we got right now. So again, like I said earlier, I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe, do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful for real this time.